While Mr. Miyamoto has expressed he has no interest in retirement and wants to work at Nintendo until he drops, his words, not mine, he's still very active, working on theme parks and movies, even playing a significant role in Nintendo's museum, all while planning for the company's future, considering who he should pass the torch on to. Because as we know, Miyamoto is no longer leading large-scale projects. Throughout his career, he's been credited with a wide range of roles, from senior supervisor to general producer, among many others, but Miyamoto's been slowly phasing himself out of being in credits and in fact was absent from The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, making that the first time his name doesn't appear in a Zelda game, even as a special thanks, not including CDI games, of course. I take it as a sign Miyamoto is likely taking a step back from his direct involvement in game development, and has shifted his role into being more of an advisor or an overseer for Nintendo's development teams. He's often described himself as the final approver who only steps in when necessary. That said, Miyamoto hasn't taken his hands off the steering wheel completely just yet. We know more recently he was credited for working on Pikmin 4 as general producer, as well as Mario Wonder where he supervised. He was even a consultant for Donkey Kong Freedom, an earlier open-world Donkey Kong project that was ultimately cancelled but is likely what turned out to be Donkey Kong Bonanza, suggesting he had his hands in this game as well. We know with Mario Odyssey back in 2017, Miyamoto's role might have not been director or producer, but his feedback was highly specific and he was very critical about the direction of the game. So he may be a consultant, but he is the godfather. The next mainline Mario game is likely going to be big and revolutionary, because Nintendo's been really pushing the bar with their games recently. They've put a lot of focus on open world freedom, like with Mario Kart World, Tears of the Kingdom, Bowser's Fury, and we might be getting a much larger scale open world Mario. It usually takes some time for Nintendo to get around to making a new mainline Mario announcement whenever they announce a new console. And we know when it comes to mainline Mario, he'll likely have some say and pull into the direction of the game. And even if he's not hands-on, he probably spends a lot of time with the team. Again, obviously he is working on theme parks and movies and a museum, but he doesn't want to retire. That's what he said. Many of the names and faces at Nintendo we know will eventually phase out, and pretty soon we'll have an entirely new team at Nintendo making all the big decisions. But I think Mr. Miyamoto will always want to play some kind of role in the creation of Mario, at least for the mainline series. But what do you guys think? Is Mr. Miyamoto done, or do you think he'll still have some kind of role in the next Mario? Until next time, bye!